probably miss most of chat anyway. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I need deep slate. So that I can finish the wall. And probably I'd like some gates at some point, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I don't really know what to do today. My goodness, this does go down deep. I think I'm just gonna dig in a straight line, not strip mine at the moment. Oh yeah, I don't have torches. That's why I wasn't going mining. I kinda wanna work on getting level 30 enchants today. I'm hoping this could be the first world I'll actually complete the full game and fight the Ender Dragon. Because I've never done that before. So I'm an idiot. Oh. Mine shaft. And of course there's a spider spawner right there. Please don't spawn these spiders. I really hate cave spiders. Okay, I will be exploring this not right now. Oh my goodness, amethyst jam. I love these. Well, for now at least, I'm going to take some shards. I need a few. Oh, that was a great idea. Well, I need gravel anyway, so I'm just gonna mine this. Okay, I'm out of here. grab the gold while I'm here. The one singular piece of gold. I have plenty of string now. Okay, I think that's enough stone though to finish the wall. So hopefully we can finish the wall and have that checked off. I can't wait for Minecraft to add teleporters. It's just like a necessary thing since you have to travel such great distances. Even if they limited it to just being able to place it in 2 spots and travel back and forth between the two, that would just be awesome. Like, you could have a base on one end of the world and a base on the other, just simultaneously teleport, and then go to the places in between by other means. It wouldn't eliminate need for, like, elytra and boats and stuff like that. It just would help a lot, because, like me, I would literally just put one in a safe, secure room at the bottom of my giant staircase. I would put one up at the top of it, because going up and down this is a pain. Even if you go through all the steps to, like, add steps here and make it go faster, it's still, like, going down is still really slow, because of physics and stairs going down. So, yeah, it kinda sucks. Hello, placed tea. Okay. I gotta have that flame book. Okay. Gonna come over here and make... Yeah, it was tiles. Okay. That should be enough to finish the wall now real quick. Oh wait, did I already finish this? I thought I ran... Oh yeah, I ran out. And this looks like it'll finish it off nicely. And now I have a pretty easy way to get up here, which is pretty cool. And animals still spawn in here. I don't have to go outside the fence to get them. Though it's probably just better to. Plus they can come and go pretty easily right now. I need to add the gate. Maybe I'll make a redstone door or something like that. That would be pretty cool. Okay, let's see. I do have copper. Can't remember how to make one of these. Actually, I think I only need one. Okay, yeah, there. Nice. Yeah, so, I need more coal. Yes, I need more coal indeed. I'm gonna try and put more content up on my channel than just Minecraft Gem Trash. Just that's gonna be the main ones. Those are the main things I'll be doing on the channel. But I'm gonna try and put some dead games like Among Us up, because I actually enjoy Among Us and never got to play it when it was popular, so, yeah, that's my reasoning for, doing stuff that's cringe. Hello, Thundercat. How have you been? Probably already missed him, and he's probably already gone. Because my phone's off to the side and I can't see it. I need to get an actual setup. Fishy. I need to make the seeds prioritize over the wheat. Now that I have all of my produce, I'm gonna go over to Mr. Villager, trapped in his house over here. Perfect. Emerald. Not enough wheat, dang it. Do you take anything else? Of course you don't. Okay, over to you, sir. Not enough. This one I have enough for. There, be happy. Now I think I'm gonna come over here and trade these to you for pumpkin pie. And now you should be next level, and blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, what do you have to trade now? Okay, outrageous prices, lovely. Oh, he is still here. Hello, Shimmer. That's good. I'm doing pretty well. You are becoming seeds now. Boom. And then I have a random fish. I'm so hoping that I can make this world work and not get bored of it. I just get bored so fast. I want to do a simple survival world with someone who actually takes the game serious. Because everyone else I play with is just like trolls and obnoxious. Like the 2-year-olds who fight on bed wars. Yeah, so that's no fun. Okay. That was a close one. Anyway, farmer. You're bad. I'm surprised there's no beetroot at this. Like, I have not seen any beetroot at this village at all. what was it? Bookshelves and stuff. Oh yeah, the librarian's been like making me spend all my paper on this stuff. Quick Charge 3, that is such a good deal. Expensive though. Okay, I need to go kill squids. I'm just gonna go hunt for squids. They're never around when you actually want or need them. What was that? That was so scary. Anyway, we're going to go squid hunting. Because I want to kill squids. There's squids. I hope I don't hit the dolphins while I'm at it. Where did these go? There were like 3 of them and now there are 0 and I only killed 1. Yes, dolphin, you now get to play with objects. Yay. Okay, anyway. Where are the squids? Oh, there's a bunch of squids up here. My sword's about to break, then I'll have to use my axe. I miss the days when these guys dropped lots of egg sacs. Okay, I need 2 more. There's 1. Oh, wait, there's some on the surface there. Okay, you have been spared. The squid was spared. Have I looted this already? I feel like I have. Probably have. It's pretty close to the... Yep, I have. I should remove the chest though. That will help me know that I've looted it. Now we go make an iron... Do we make an iron sword or do we just carry around the diamond one? I don't know. So I don't want to die with it, that's for sure. I'm overly conservative with my items and stuff. Oh, now there's some right next to the coast. And that terrified me. I don't even know. I took damage and I jumped. I forgot drowning exists. Oh, sure, I'll take this. You left one open for me. Oh yeah, we have our cats, so if we stand you up. back into your seats now. I'm gonna make a kitten army. Hopefully get every type of kitten in the village too, but I'm gonna make a kitten army that I'll literally have them sitting like every 10 blocks. No creepers will be allowed. I'll at the very least have 1 to 2 at every gate and all along the wall that doesn't have a wall, so that creepers are kept away. At the very least, creepers will be kept out of here. Okay, librarian, where are you? I want to trade with you. Librarian, where art thou? Why are you all the way out here for no reason? Oh, useless, but also these are easy enough to craft. I guess we'll go get ripped off by this guy in order to level him up. He really doesn't level up fast either. Guess I'll take bookshelf stuff and put it over here, since it's kind of important. Yeah, so, book and quill. How do you even make a book and quill? I forgot. Okay, yeah, that's pretty easy. The hardest thing there is probably feathers. Because, yeah, chickens, like, I don't really kill chickens at all. I don't eat them, they aren't that good of a food source, and they just ain't worth it. Okay. I'm just gonna take the diamond sword, I guess. Kinda want better than just sharpness. Knockback is nice, but also annoying. Nah, but I like it better. This is just a starter sword, so... Wish I could have gotten sharpness on it too, but... Oh well. We... got pretty good. How did you get out here? Did those mean villagers push you out here? Yeah, they're stupid. No, you, I am gonna kill you. The frickin' the audacity of this jerk. Kicking my cat out? How dare you? I think I'm gonna call this one Muffin. Because it just seems like an adorable muffin cat. Next villager to push my cat, I will kill. One day I'm gonna wake up and realize that that guy grew up. Anyway. Hello. Okay, so you can only do one thing like this at a time. That's pretty cool, I guess. So, yeah. Okay, so... So I have a good amount of leather. I could use more, but I need sugar cane, which means this way. Yep, sugar cane is nice and ripe, ready to harvest. Oh my gosh, an iron golem did die on it. Well, first of all, he's a moron, and second of all, that's a mean cactus. Bad cactus. I really don't need to farm a cactus, or at least not out in the open. That's too bad. Okay. We're just gonna add more candles to the mix. Some beautiful candles to light up the room. And those, of course, hidden away in the ceiling. Honestly, I might add like a stair there and a stair there, or something like that, and put like glowstone or something that's a good light source there, and then put trapdoors over it. That might be pretty cool. Okay, anyway. I got exactly a stack of sugarcane. Satisfying. Which means a stack of paper. Which means I think I will run out of leather rather than paper. Yeah. I guess I'll need to make an enchanting area. So which house would be a nice enchanting area? I want it decently nearby too. I'm thinking this one because like it has no use. I removed its usefulness. So I'm just gonna seal these things and turn it into the enchanting. It isn't odd, like an odd shaped house, it's an even, which will make me annoyed because I really wish you could like put things halfway in between blocks, both ways. It's kind of like a jump dash, so you could have it in the middle of 4 blocks. That would be really cool. I'll take 3 brick blocks, thank you. What's the outside? Okay, yeah, so I can't just drill into that. Okay. So I'll take this. Okay, this. The bookshelves. I'll take the paper and all this stuff. And I'll put it all in the other house. There's a baby villager. My goodness. Okay, so that can go... Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Good enough anyway. That can go there. Yeah, this is gonna be... I'm gonna probably have to extend this in some way. yeah, that does not get to have a bookshelf in it because I don't care if the knowledge gets to it or not. I'm going to do whatever. How much bruh could a bruh moment bruh if a bruh moment could bruh bruh? I actually like that, but I don't know. Yeah, librarian, I might move the lectern in here or something like that. I don't want you to lose your job though. Losing jobs is a bad thing. Okay, so I need a piece of leather and I can get another bookshelf. Yep, there's another wild Siamese cat. I am stealing this dirt block. I'm gonna put it there because that looks weird. Okay, cows. It's mostly sheep out here. Of course it is. I need one more piece of leather. Once I have that piece of leather, then I can have another bookshelf. But all the cows in the world are gone because I killed them all. I thought more would spawn, but like they just aren't. The derivative of the square root of pi to the power of 6 times minus 17 times to the power of 69 plus x SV. I don't comprehend it. I very confusion. Wasn't that just super random? Whoa, I'm an idiot. Okay, cows. I really need to like start a farm for cows because like I need them, but I keep killing them and they aren't respawning. Like I need a piece of leather and I would prefer to kill a cow, but there are horses if the need arises. I'm just kind of desperate to get something done and feel productive, so I'm so sorry, horsey. I am a horrible human being. I 100% admit it. I'm a horrible human being. I need feathers too. Yeah, you saw me go haywire on the other chicken and you started running. Egg. Minecraft Live last Saturday was a little bit disappointing. Even more so when you mentioned the fact that they didn't even mention once the biome stuff they forgot to add that they should have at least said we're working on. Oh, solve for X, but it got cut off. Okay. Yeah, I don't like math. Math is too hard. It is confusing. I don't like it. Oh yeah, the stuff's over here now. If I kill some more squids, I can have some one of those book things. My brain is all over the place. Oh yeah, I need to get more books. Okay, now we'll put this one here. What level is this now? more diamonds. I'm still not sure what we're gonna do with those. Oh. Oh. I have a bow and arrows. I just never use them. Oh, I do have an ink sac already. So ink sac, feather. I need a book, which means I need leather. Which means I'm sorry, horsies, again. You even wandered inside to be slaughtered, I'm so sorry. You didn't even drop anything, so now I have to kill another one. Really, the ones inside here I shouldn't kill, because they're the ones close enough that I can tame. Oh, look at me being a jerk monster moron. Okay, librarian, where you at? This is one out of a bazillion things that I need to collect and stuff. You after my cats again, you monster? Oh, I needed 2 before, now I only need 1. Well, that's good, because you are scammed. Still trying to get you to somewhere I can actually trade with. I have 33. Oh, okay, so I can actually trade this. Which gets me... Why does that get me so much more than this? This is so much more expensive. I feel scammed. Probably was. Screw you, I'm gonna go kill zombies. All night long. Sag horse, yes. I didn't want to do it, but there's no cows around. Like, for some reason they just aren't spawning. Yeah, I killed them, but that doesn't mean they have to not spawn at all anymore. That's coal. I need coal. I go down here until zombies spawn. Oh, looks like there's already some. I don't know if they can get up though. I don't like it when it sounds like the noises are right next to me when they're actually far behind me. Yeah, they're way down there. Why can I hear them as if they're up here? I can't really reach that one there, so, I can't even tell what time of day it is. I don't know which direction is which. I'm tired of all these shit. I'm going mad, I'm going to kill everything. You know, I might just make, like, a short hour or 2 long stream sometime where I just go into creative, make a world, blow up some stuff. You know, pure chaos. The fun kind. Maybe do it with some friends on a call or something like that. That would be pretty fun. There are a lot of villagers. Wow, you're really high level. You're worthless? You're okay. Oh wow, that's actually a bit. That's a good idea. You're emerald, almost diamond. Oh yeah, I should make a cartography table so when you guys can give me a map to like Ocean Monument or something. Okay, I think the sun's finally setting. I'm gonna go kill zombies. Get a bunch of rotten flesh, level up this silly cleric, which I just realized has a creeper pattern on his back, so clearly he's a witch. Burn him at the stake, guys. But yeah, this guy will level up, so hopefully I can get better trades. If it gives me more trash trades, I might just take him outside the village and murder him. You guys have been trapped in there for so long, my goodness. I'm sorry, I need leather. I'm such a horrible human being. One of these days, the Minecraft gods are going to get their revenge for me being such a horrible person to literally everyone and everything. Actually, I can get more of these things. Okay, I can only get one more because I need more paper, which I only need one more piece of one more piece of sugar cane to get. Okay, villagers. Now goes the hunt to see where the librarian sleeps, because I have no idea. Okay, you're here. There, now evolve, or whatever you do. Baby! Sorry, kicking you out. Kick out the child. Is that implying that you're a witch? Which thing? Oh, name tag. That is super expensive. I hate you. You're a master, and instead of getting a cool enchanted book, you got garbage. Okay, I only need one more. Let's see if you get anything good, or if I have to burn you at the stake. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't check chat like I should. I remember calling the cleric a witch for having a creeper on the back of his thing. Are you saying he's a witch or I'm a witch? You morons, if you... I hate you! Oh, that is super garbage. I hate you. I want to kill you so bad. I have to trade with you, you moron. Where'd the witch go? I'm gonna burn you at the stake, sir. Your prices are freaking outrageous. Yeah, that gets you less. I'm pretty much instantly putting the emeralds back into the villagers to level them up. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Why are you all the way over here? Oh, you're the mason. And you're a master, so I don't need to level you up anymore. Where'd that one farmer go? It's the butcher. Where is everyone? You are trash. Yeah. He has that pattern, you know? He has that pattern on it. Like, creepers are the one things that don't target villagers and also aren't targeted by iron golems. So I don't know, maybe he made a pact with the creepers. Maybe he made a pact with the creepers that they wouldn't get attacked by iron golems. Okay, where is this? Like, you're the cleric. I don't really want to spend that garbage on you. But not on that either. Barf. You all suck. And where did that farmer go, for real? There was a farmer over... There you are. Where were you? I think this one actually gets you more overall. 3 emeralds versus 3 emeralds, you get like double the like amount of points forward. Yes, the lore. I can't say it the way Matt Pat does. He's too great at it. I have over a stack of apples. That is insane. The lore. I don't know how Matt Pat does it. Oh no, he just has the voice of the angels. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Which is your favorite channel? Film theory, game theory, or food theory? Or the next one, which is clearly music theory. Or conspiracy theory. There's really 1,000 things that it could be. I don't know. Maybe it would be like a more like PG-13 channel, you know, where they actually go over the nitty-gritty, gross horror stuff that is most conspiracy theories. You know, that would be really cool, actually. You know, he has his 3 mostly PG channels, and then you can just have that one for, like, restricted, age-restricted, you know, and go over the more serious stuff. The conspiracy theories. Food theory. Yeah, food theory is pretty good. I don't know what my favorite is. Because, like, most of what he covers on game theory, I don't know much about. Like, I don't know much about Zelda and Mario. Like, I've played the old DS 3D. I think it's the 3DS. The very ancient piece of technology. I used to play that. I played Super Mario Bros. Wii. It was great. I was bad at it. But I beat the game multiple times just because it was fun. And then, like, Zelda, and yeah, it covers a lot of stuff that I just haven't played or really that interested in. So, I don't know if it's my favorite, though it does have the FNAF theories, you know. And the FNAF theories are like mind control to make you love it. I still haven't seen every single FNAF episode. Like, I just can't. There's too many. Even with all the ones I have seen, I don't know which ones I have or haven't. I'm not going to rewatch all of them, especially since most of them are, like, bad theories. Or, like, outdated to the point that they aren't relevant anymore, or stuff like that. Look, with game theory and film theory, I don't know what they're talking about half the time. True, true. Film theory is the same way as game theory. Like, I don't see most of the movies or things they cover. Sure, I might be interested in it, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, I'm kind of handicapped by just the fact that my mom doesn't let me do anything. For the longest time, she thought Minecraft was demonic and evil and all that, you know. Like, enchanting and potion brewing to a degree you could say is witchcraft, but, like, we're just gonna ignore that part, you know? We're just gonna ignore that fact, and we're gonna enjoy the game for what it is, a game. Because, like, she let my brother Matt play it, and he didn't actually own it, he played on a friend's account. They kind of, like, shared account info, so that his friend Sam had the account, but, like, he could log in. I don't even know how it worked back then. I don't know what version it was. I don't know how they did it, because nowadays I can't comprehend you being able to just somehow play Minecraft by just putting in the account password. I don't think he had the Minecraft launcher or anything, though he might have. So yeah, he used to play it, and one time while Mom was away, he let me and Luke play on it. And what happened is he told us to stay on one world, and we went to his survival world that we loved watching him play. And this was when we were way younger, like probably, oh my goodness, at least 5 years ago. At least. Like, that's at least 5 years ago. I think it was more than that, maybe almost 10, if not more. And he hates people watching him play games, like, kinda everyone got that from him. But, he hates people watching him play games. Which sometimes I get the same way, especially when, like, I'm doing geometry dash or I'm getting far in a level or something like that. I understand that, but yeah, so it was fun to watch him, and he let us on, and we went on to his survival world, and we died, and he lost all his stuff, and he didn't know where his base was, which now that I remember every detail of the world, or at least the world spawn, because he went, from world spawn, if world spawn was right here, he went, oh look, there's a jungle this way, and there's water this way. And so he went to that jungle and made his house right at the entrance of the jungle, like where that gate is. Maybe a little further. When we died somewhere like over that way, you guys aren't coming, okay. But when we died somewhere out there, he respawned here and didn't know where his base was, even though it was right there. And so he went over a hill right here, and he made a new base. Which wasn't as cool because I kind of liked his little. He made a literal hobbit hole, like very primitive Minecraft, like way early, like 1.8 or before. I think it was like 1.7, 1.6, something like that. Like Redstone, I think was new. Like I think it updated to that while he was like playing. It was a very, very, very long time ago, and it was fun, and we caused that problem for him. And sorry, Matt. Anyway. Twice the base, twice the taxes, twice the bills too. You gotta cut down on that stuff. Getting a laptop is a good idea. Laptops are great. I'm gonna try and get a laptop just so that I have something that's not the family computer in the middle of everyone's traffic walkway, where if you are on it for something other than school, then oh my gosh, you're an evil person. Pretty much. It's just annoying. I don't like everyone watching me all the time. Like, when I try to, like, sit down and type out a book or something, I like to creative write, so write creatively, however you say it, do it, whatever. So I like to do that stuff. And, getting a laptop would make that infinitely easier, better, like, yeah. Plus, then I could get more games on it and not worry about parents constantly complaining about it. And they'd be my games instead of everyone's games. That kind of stuff. Yeah, writing is fun. For some strange reason, I'm addicted to, like, horror. And not, like, gore horror. I don't really like slashers and things like that, but spooky, scary horror. I love that stuff. I try to make good books, and looking back, my best book, which I actually still have, but the only remaining file of it since my very ancient computer blue screen. The only file of that is on the family computer, and I was writing that out of sight of parents, you know, so I can't write that now in front of them and have them see what's in it because it's violent, it's horror related. It's like a sci-fi horror with like it being 70% horror. So exactly. Essays suck, but creative liberty is fun. It's the same with pretty much anything. If they said come up with 10 random math problems, like just think up in your head random numbers times random numbers plus random numbers, that makes math infinitely more fun than like a story problem or like just like a bazillion assigned problems that you have to do in this amount of time. Like, and like I'm in speech class this year and it sucks, and I highly don't recommend it. However, for some reason it is required to graduate, which is stupid. Anyway, so yeah, so like even in speech, like they gave us criteria and you have to meet this standard and you have to do this, and like They don't want us to use any note cards. We don't get to take a copy of our speech up. But joke's on them, because I am going to write a copy of my speech on my note cards and then take it up and pretty much read off it every 5 seconds when I can't remember it, because it's more than I've ever memorized in my life. And it's still shorter and easier than, like, the other people in the class who are doing, like, the not even, like, easier things, like the preamble to the Constitution. Like, they're doing long stuff, like the Gettysburg Address and things like that. They're doing lots of stuff. Word problems suck, yes. Yeah, public speaking is impossible. That's why they made it a class, so that everyone could suffer equally. But yeah, so, yeah, public speaking sucks. But, like, if they were to send me up onto the stage, because another thing that our lovely co-op did not tell us is that we are not doing our speeches in front of the class with maybe a few extra adults. We're doing it in front of the entire, like, 100 to 150 person co-op during announcements. And so that sucks. Like, I've seen people do it in the past, and I thought, wow, they're nerdy and weird and funny. But now I'm the person that has to go through that, and it sucks. Yeah, the anxiety is crushing and horrible, but I'm just, like, thinking about it day by day. Yes, public speaking is required to graduate, or at least in the US, or at the very least my area. What peaceful, actually peaceful music comes on as it rains. Like, just for a second there, they had the world's most peaceful music ever. Lightning just struck somewhere up. Okay, yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, so pretty much my thing, while being easier than everyone else's for the most part, I'm still, like, I've never memorized this much, and it sucks, and what the frick? But also, you can't quit school until you're 18, pretty much. You can't drop out of school until you're an adult, like, technically, for the most part. Which means by this point, I've learned most everything, and since most people say, oh look, he has a diploma, versus, oh no, he doesn't have a diploma, he didn't graduate, what a nerd. Yeah, so at that point, it's not worth quitting school. Why did I do that? At that point, it's not worth stopping school. And from my friends whose parents have dropped out of school, their parents themselves say, yeah, don't drop out of school, it's a bad idea. So sadly, I have to agree and say stay in school. I don't want to say, like, ask you where specifically you live, but do you live in the US? If not, then I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure that public speaking for some reason is a required credit for most places. I don't even know why. They're like, oh, but in the future you'll need to prepare a speech. And I'm like, no, I freaking won't. If I am given the option to, I will say no thanks. And if they say you have to, I will quit that job or not do it anyway. Because seriously, if you need to do a speech for something, unless your job, like, has that as part of it, it's really stupid. That speech is like, oh, but you'll need to do a speech and blah, blah, blah. You might need to do this in the future. Cool, I don't care. But yeah, the US at least has it. And it's really not that bad. And, like, I'm doing a co-op, so it's either worse because I know almost everyone in it and I'll know everyone in it for the rest of my life, or it's better because it's not a full public school. I don't know what public speaking class is in public school. I'm homeschooled, so. And while for the most part I'd say homeschool is really great and stuff, there are a few things that lack, like some social kind of stuff. Like, co-op is the main social thing. It's like school, but it's half the amount of time that school is, like public school. It's from 9 o'clock in the morning to, like, 12:30/1. So, and they have, like, 3 periods, they sometimes have 4. They added back the lunch period for some reason, despite people leaving trash all over the building and stuff, and then complaining about it, but So speech class overall isn't that bad. And overall, I don't think I'm gonna fail. It's almost impossible to fail. You give it your best shot, and the teachers pity you. Because they probably went through the same suffering themselves. Like, my teacher has given me 100% on everything I've done. The homework is the only thing that gets it written. But, like, pretty much, the teacher gives me 100% on everything. So, there's, like, yeah. Yeah, homeschooling is great, especially when you're on top of it. When school is easier, especially, back when you could actually get it done early. Like, pretty much anything that is, like, I'd say below 10th grade. Or 8th. Like, 8th and below. Sometimes 9th. It depends. It depends on your homeschooling, too, and what all you're doing for it. If you're doing a lot, a little, the bare minimum, or a 10 extra. It depends on if you do sports, etc. So, like, I'm not very athletic, so I don't do sports. That's for my brother to do. My little brother. Who can do backflips and twists and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. Homeschool doesn't require you to be doing school. Like, wake up at, like, what, I don't know what time people for public school wake up, but all I know is it's way too early. So you don't need to wake up early. Like, you can homeschool is literally being able to sleep in pretty much as late as you want and do whatever you want all day as long as you get your school done that day. And technically, if you don't, like, you don't want to get into the habit of not doing it in the day because then it puts you behind and stresses you out and makes it suck. I know because I've done it. But overall, it's just a great thing. Like, public school has a lot of horrible things like bullying and stuff, and it's just not fun. However, I really kind of wish I could go to public school just for like a week to a month. Even just a day would be kind of cool, just to see what it's like compared to homeschool. The problem is I'm graduating in the spring, and you can't just walk into a school one day and say, hey, I want to be part of your school for one day or 1 week. You can't just do that, so I'm not going to get to experience that. You know, there's lots of things in life you want to experience that you probably won't. But, oh well. Yeah, I used to be good at running. I used to run super fast. Like, when I was a kid, I'd say I was as fast as a cheetah, which now I'm realizing how much of a lie that was. Like, I thought I was fast, maybe not as fast as a cheetah, but I didn't know what miles per hour was and stuff, and, you know, cheetahs go like 60 to 75 miles per hour, and then humans can't run faster than like 25. So I probably was running around 10 miles an hour and felt so fast. But I used to be much faster and better at that stuff. I used to do soccer. But yeah, anyway, so speech class sucks. I hear a skeleton. Where the heck is it? Inside the building? I guess it's in the ravine below. That's probably where. Yeah, it's probably down under there. Yeah. I just wish school didn't waste so much time. Public school especially. Like, do they really need so many classes that go over so much stuff in one day? There's so many things I'd rather do. I literally get picked on so much during gym because I'm really freaking short, so everyone finds it hilarious that I'm not great at sports. I can relate, other than the fact that I didn't have to go to gym class in public school or anything like that, so I didn't really get bullied much. I got a little bit of bullying from someone who's now kind of like an acquaintance slash low-level friend. But like when we were younger, he'd pick on me a little bit because he's a cool kid and all, and I'm the weirdo, and you know, I'm not super smart though, so I don't get to be a nerd. I'm just a weirdo. But yeah, I am very short. I can definitely relate to that. Height reveal. Height reveal is like 5'3", and I'm probably not gonna grow another inch ever. I would love to make it to 5'5" and be as tall as my dad, but I don't think it's gonna happen. At least I'm taller than my sister, my older sister, who is like 25 and married. She's like 5'1", and my mom's 4'11". Yeah, gym class can be fun depending on the type of gym class. Like if it's a gym class like, yay, we play dodgeball, kickball, games, fun stuff, that's cool. But if it's a gym class like sit-ups, push-ups, that stuff, then you just want to die. Oh, it's miserable when it's that. I'm doing a gym class at co-op this year. It's not really a gym class though, it's just self-defense class. And it's super chillaxed compared to, like, I've seen my dad and the lady that teaches the class do karate or whatever. My dad's gonna take his black belt test or whatever pretty soon. But yeah, karate is really hard. Like, the lady is so relaxed, and she's like, okay, it doesn't matter that you have everything perfect like they do at actual karate places. But it's still really hard. Like, I'm flexible in weird ways. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like I can take my leg, if I'm just standing, take my leg, pull it all the way up around, and like put the heel or like front of the foot right beside my hip. Like, I'm super flexible that way, but I am not flexible at all when it comes like touching your toes, or like if you sit with your feet out at all. Like, I put them as far to the side as possible and try to lean forward for one of the stretches there, and I cannot. Like, it might be partially the jacket I always wear is a little bit puffy, but I took it off one time and tried, and it didn't do much better. Like, I cannot stretch. Like, I couldn't even get to the point where I was sitting straight up. My back was backward. I can't do barely anything. The punches aren't that bad, but the kicks, oh my goodness. And she does want to hear key-ups, the kya and that stuff. So it's like I'm trying to remember to key up while remembering to bring my foot up in this way, then turn it this way, kick out, pull it back, put it down, take a step, and I'm trying to remember all that and then remember to key up. So half the time I don't key up just because I can't remember in all the steps I'm trying to keep. It is very hard. But at least I'll know some basic self-defense. My favorite was when the teacher was sick like, a week or two ago, and then, another lady just had nothing to do, so she decided to teach the class because she, like, does kickboxing. And she taught us some, like, basic combo things, like jabs, uppercuts, hooks, and I think one other one. And then she, like, combined them into one, like, one thing where you do, like, a jab with your, like, you have your left foot forward, and you do a jab with your left hand. Then you do a hook with your, no, a jab with your left hand, then a cross, I think she called it. Yeah, a cross. She does a cross then, yeah, you do a cross with your right hand then, and then you do a hook with your left hand, and then an uppercut with your right hand. And that actually was really easy and came easily to me. However, I just like all the stuff. Even when they're like, yeah, so you don't do these punches standing still, you do them moving. They still do them as if you're doing them standing still while moving forward every time you punch. It still seems irrational. Like, what? This is not going to help me with any of this. You know, it's not going to really help. It's not going to do too much in the long run. Like, teach me how to throw a punch and then let us freestyle it, because that's really all you're gonna do. If someone throws a punch at you, you're gonna have to, like, suddenly block it, not in a pull your arm under your other one and then pull it down, out, and over. Like, you have to do that faster, more freestyle. So, but co-ops, as much as I don't really like it, oh well, it's not too bad, whatever. Yeah, karate's really hard for me, especially if you go to, like, the karate places, which are most karate places that take it super seriously, and you have to do everything perfectly. It's impossible, I don't know how. Like, I can't curl my toes back to kick, so if I kick someone the way they want me to with, like, a front kick or something, I'm just gonna break my toes. So I think I'll learn the like slap kick where you just slap them with your feet, like the top side of your foot, where you do like a kick and you slap them with it. And I think I'll learn that and use that because A, it's not gonna break their jaw. It's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna be like I killed them. But it's also, you know, just better because then I don't have to worry about pulling my toes back or breaking them or anything like that. Like, fling my leg at the person as fast as I can. What you do is you shove them over and then you just start curb stomping them and kicking them. Real Defense 101, curb stomp them. I did it again, oh my goodness. I can't stand that. I keep thinking that I'm using my shovel. I'm just spreading the path. The path will overcome everything. I'll probably have to like redo the paths and stuff later. But yeah, so school sucks, but at least it is doable. It is very doable, even when it sucks. You just need some positive music, and you feel much better. Yeah, so I'll be graduating next spring, and I don't even have a learner's permit yet. Because I, like, didn't really have time and didn't care too much to drive, which is, you know, very weird. I might need to get my head examined by a doctor. I did it again. Anyway, yeah, so I'm kind of insane. But aside from that, I'm gonna break my shovel doing this. I will turn this entire area into pathway. This is so, this looks so weird. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm just kind of bored. You enjoy algebra. Let me think for a moment. Algebra is the one with like X and stuff. I don't know how far you are into it. I'd assume if you say you like it that you're still at the beginning. But I don't know. I just know that, like, I did the start and basics of algebra. You know, the only things you really need to know, unless you're going to be a NASA engineer or someone that needs it. Same with geometry. Like, geometry is more about reason and probability than actual geometry. What the frick? Technically a high school class. Well, that's nice. At least you're good at it. Because I hated it. Still do. My brother made it farther in it than me, and he's younger. I just hate it. I can't. Oh my gosh, I need to stop doing that. Oh yeah, that's the creeper crater. I'm really insane. I'm just mowing everything down with my shovel. Everything will become this dirt stuff. But yeah, so. Oh my goodness. No, stream turned off. Don't you dare tell me that I've been on for too long. Yeah, it's like, literally, I've heard so many people say it. You're either a geometry person or an algebra person. You can't love both and you can't hate both. Even though I hate both because math is stupid. The one thing I just can't stand about the entirety of school, no matter how you do it, where you do it, whatever you do it, is the fact that it takes so stupidly long. Like, it literally takes you from 1st grade to 12th grade to do it. Like, and now they have, like, preschool and stuff like that. I don't really get that, but, like, I just can't. I can't spare it. like you spend at a minimum of 12 years on school. What the heck? If you taught just the basics, like, at least in the math books I did growing up, they would literally have separate math lessons throughout the entire book, starting with basic multiplication, going to, like, multiplying 24 times 48, like, you know, like 2-digit multiplication where you have to carry and do all that confusing stuff. That baffled my mind for, like, so long. And, now, they're, like, if you just taught the basic stuff, you wouldn't have to spend a whole nother lesson for, like, every single time you added another number onto the multiplication. They went out to 4 or 5 places, lesson-wise. So that's like 4 or 5 different lessons on the same thing when you really needed only the basics, and then 2 and maybe 3-digit long. Like, for the most part, you could literally just group 2 and 3 and every number after into just one lesson saying about how to do it. But instead, they spent all that time that they could have spent on something else. Okay, rant over. Okay, yeah, I'm just kidding. No, it's totally it is far from over. That block is glitched. But yeah, so I don't like how long school takes. It's stupid. It takes 12 years to teach what mostly I forget. Like, most of language I forget. Like, I'm going through language again. It's kind of like an overview thing, except it's reteaching me everything. I'm honestly glad that it's reteaching me everything, because I've forgotten almost everything from it, other than verbs, adjectives, and nouns. When it comes to what a object of the preposition is, I don't really know. The object of the sentence, the whatever the other one is, like objects. Tenses are simple enough, but like most of it no, I don't remember. I don't care. Like, if I become a writer, I might need to care, but mostly if I'm an editor, the entirety of language you just need to teach once over, with maybe one reminder course. Like, teach language in like super basic form in like 3rd grade, teach it in like 9th grade, and teach it in 12th grade. And that's all you need to know, unless someone wants, oh, pretty kitty. You're adorable. Anyway, and only teach that unless they want to become an editor, whatever you call them. Like, other than that, you really don't need to teach it every single year like they do. Okay, I have to catch up on chat. I have not looked at chat for a while. The path will one day overtake everything. Yes, that is literally what it is. The houses, the floor, the dirt, the people. 100% an algebra person. Preschool is just like learning letters and numbers, which they could learn in 1st grade. Or be taught at home before they start school. Why do you have to add another bit of school for them to do, even if they don't know or understand it, barely? Rant over, except not over, because they just don't like it. You could literally you could probably learn everything you need to know about school in 6 years, which is half the time they take. And maybe they shouldn't take just the minimum of 6 years or something. Maybe it should be like 9 or 10. But so many, 12 years. Oh, I hate it. Oh yeah, making you show your work on math is absolute garbage. I hate that. We have calculators for a reason. There are hearts over there? Bruh, get a room. And anger clouds. Okay, we have an abusive relationship over there, bro. I don't know, I might need to go be their counselor. But, yeah. I hate how they make you show your work. Like, we have calculators that can calculate literally, I'm surprised they don't have it yet, but on a basic calculator, there is no mode for time as far as I know. Like, minutes, you know, you don't go up to 100, you go up to 60, and then it counts as an hour. So that's a little bit confusing, and figuring out some of time stuff is a little confusing. So as long as they, like, make a time calculator option in the calculator, you can literally do any type of math on the calculator. That's why there's an entire thing called calculus, which I have not and will not do. yeah, homeschool kids until 1st grade. Yeah, you can teach them basic moral lessons so that they become a good person, and you teach them ABCs and numbers, and that's pretty much it. And if they are better than that and want to learn more, then you send them off to Harvard. Same. Calculators are awesome. This year for math, I'm doing consumer math, which is a very obnoxiously long book. For what it is obnoxiously long. It is so annoyingly long. But, and like, it has a lot of reading, which I hate reading when I could just do the problems. But they have reading about stuff, like getting loans for cars, stuff like that, you know, consumer math. Actually useful math, which is what they should have taught to begin with. But, it's pretty annoying. I honestly run out of time in a day to do it. Like, today I have not done math yet. Partly because I'm kind of lazy and just don't want to, and partly because it takes a while. It's annoying, even with the calculator. Half the problems are about time, which you can't calculate, and the other half are like story problems. I hate story problems mostly because they are math problems without actually telling you what to do, and you have to figure that out. Normally it is at least a little bit linked to what you learned in the lesson, but a lot of the time they bring back review things, so you're looking at a story problem with these numbers and ounces and quarts and whatever else, and you go, okay, so which thing do I do here? Do they want me to multiply here, divide, find x? What the frick? I hate it. Typing on a phone is hard. I have autocorrect enabled because most of the time it's helpful, but sometimes it forgets that certain words exist. And as I'm trying to get it to finish it because I either can't remember how to spell it or I'm too lazy to spell it, it just doesn't come up with it. It takes the first 3 letters and goes, "Oh, did you mean GRE instead of DRE?" or something like that. Like, it's so stupid. I hate it. I don't need this here. I have 2 torches there. I can barely breathe now. Just been talking without breathing. Yeah, that's annoying when that happens. I legit... Oh, my chest hurts a little bit now. I just, like, talk, and then didn't breathe. And now my chest is saying, "Hey, buddy, you forgot to breathe." And it's killing me for it. Wow, yeah, my shovel broke. I'm an idiot. My brother's watching Among Us videos on the TV. I kind of want to go join him. I never got to play Among Us. And I really want to play it because, like, the stuff, like, proximity chat is the best as long as you know how to use it and you know how to set it up and that stuff, which me and my friends do not know how to. So yeah, that's a problem. Efficiency 2, unbreaking 1. Glorious shovel. I love you. The account system, I don't know much about. Like, I saw, like, way back in 2021 or something like that. Whenever they released that update, I remember seeing it, and I was like, oh, okay, that seems cool and epic. But after that, I kind of got out of Among Us and everything, you know, it died and stuff like that. What all did they actually add in that update, other than the map with 3 spawn locations, multiple floors, a card swipe activated door, which in my opinion is a, like, cool idea, but please just know, that sucks. Some people, like poor Corpse, suck at card swipe, you know? Classic skeleton is 10 people and 2 imposters. Yes, agreed, agreed. Also, since you seem to know about this, yeah, what was in the airship to update? Like, what ruined it? And what all came in it? Like, I don't know. Card swipe is good as long as you've done it enough to be good at it. Like, I've never played it other than, like, trying to do wires on my friend's game, like, Among Us game. And that was actually hard for some reason. You can't free chat without an account. What do you mean free chat? Like the public chat for like saying, oh, I saw this person vent kind of thing? That is pretty dumb. Though the idea of accounts in that game does seem kinda cool, though I don't see their purpose unless like they added a shop or coins or something like that, so I don't really see their Why is everyone in my house, you creeps? You're all staring at me! Ah! Break the window and escape. They're terrifying. You need to give them the last 4 numbers of your credit card or location or something for an account. Now that sounds like a scam. Oh yeah, because they have those shortened phrase things. Yeah, okay, yeah. I saw Saikuno use one of those in a video from a little while ago. Yeah, the new map has so many new tasks that you're so confused. Like, I prefer my favorite map is Skeld. I don't know. It's between Skeld and that, like, lava purple planet one. So, that one was pretty cool, though. For a while, I was like, what's this new map? I don't like it. But now that I've, like, watched a lot of games happen on there, I kind of like it. And then whichever one is the one in the sky, not the airship, but the one with, like, yellow hallways and yeah. It is very oddly shaped so that it looks nothing like a spaceship whatsoever. Yeah, so that map and the other two are pretty good. The new airship map is just too confusing, too big, too wide, too many spots for bodies to be hidden for so long. Everything's so out of the way and hard to use. I don't like it. Also, I heard a ton about roles. Did they actually add any of those roles, or are those all mods? Because I know a lot of them are, but I don't know what is a role that's actually in the game or not. Because I do want to set up, like, custom lobbies for me and friends to play. Shapeshifter? Is that, like, the one that can't vent, but can, like, turn into other people for kills? Yeah, because I'm not sure which ones are, like, actually in the game and which ones are mods. Because for the longest time, I thought they all were in the game. And I was like, oh my gosh, everyone has a role and a half. This is garbage. I don't like it. The only ones I actually liked was Detective and Jester. Jester was a cool idea. So Detective was cool, and Jester was cool. Everything else, I hate. Especially the modded ones. Like, they added Vulture, and, like, for mods, they had Vulture and Jackal, which both seemed like impossible to win, and very stupid. They had, even for a very short while, an overpowered Arsonist role. I watched one video from Saikuno about that, and he won, like, so easy. Okay, then I don't know what the shapeshifter is. If it's a different role from Imposter, or if it's a version of Imposter. Because I know they have, like, swooper mods where you can go invisible as the Imposter, but you can't vent. They have the clone ones where you can, like, look like people to do kills. And, yeah. And then they also added, like, a time warper or something. I really hate that one. Like, it's a cool idea, but I hate the way it's executed. Because that one, like, I watched one of the videos where they used it, and, yeah, it was Toast. Toast, disguised himself as Brooke, and he went in and killed Leslie on cameras, and then the time shifter was on Vitals, saw that she died in reverse time, and the dumbest thing about that is it reverses everyone, including death, but it does not reverse the kill timer. So he had 30 seconds until he could kill again, and she just ran away till someone hit the button, or she hit the button or something, and she knew who it was. And somehow he still won, even though she literally saw, like, even though he was disguised as Brooke, when he killed her, it shows the animation of him, Toast, not disguised, killing her. So even though she saw that, she somehow didn't know it was him till either the very end or he, like, completely got away with it. So that was kind of dumb. I don't like that role. And then they have other things, like Lawyer Mod is completely garbage and overcomplicates everything. I don't know. But yeah, so most of the things that are in Among Us that are mods I don't like. The only thing that's a mod that I like is, like, proximity. So I might try and figure out how that works for playing with friends. And sure, I'm thinking mainly of, like, IRL friends, but I would love to do it with, like, online friends, too. Because that's the majority of what Among Us was. It was mostly people that kind of knew each other, or got to know each other better through the game. Yeah, so it was really funny, it was great, and it'll make some free content, because I don't know about anyone else, but I love and rewatch even the videos I already remember what happens in, because they're just great. Yeah, so I would love to play that, but I want to set up a custom game room where there's pretty much just 10 members, 2 imposters, maybe spice it up in a few rounds and add, like, jesters and sheriffs, but all the other roles suck. If I had to say there was one other role that I would say is redeemable, it would probably be the guy that can go into vents but isn't the imposter. The mechanic. That one is redeemable. Still kinda, you know, he's like a 4th imposter. We have the 2 imposters, then we have 3rd imposter as the jester, and then we have 4th imposter as a guy who claims he can vent but isn't the imposter. You never know when someone's lying about that. Yeah, I'll have to actually do some research on Among Us before I, like, download it and play it with friends. I'm trying to set up a date to do that pretty soon, so if you want in, let me know. We're just gonna try and have some fun. I don't think that will start off, at least, with proximity chat, because I don't know how that works and everything. But we could play classic Among Us, you know, where, like, everyone mutes after the meetings, and then you unmute during the meetings, you know? It would just be great. You just need to remember to mute and unmute, because otherwise you get things like that one time Smager ruined it by saying, okay, time to kill, well unmuted after a meeting. What depends on the time? I didn't see when that message was sent, so I don't really know. 2:30 what time zone? I'm Eastern time zone. At least that's what I know it as. The one that is the eastern side of the US. And it probably would be good if you got an account, so I don't know. I'll research up how to get, what time is it for me right now? Right now, my phone says it is 9:38, meaning I should definitely end this stream now. So I'm gonna end in a few moments after we finish up this conversation. Anyway, path has extended, and it is very obnoxious. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to at least exit the world for now. And I'll finish up this conversation and end stream. Okay, so we're in the same time zone, so that means you're pretty much anywhere in the eastern US. That's nice. One day I'm hoping to actually meet up with online friends, because that would be really fun. Like, there's a few friends I know, like, I don't know if you know them, but, there's a few people like Clubstep Manster who live in, like, Slovenia, they say, and places I'm not gonna be able to, see them or anything. Because I don't really want to leave the country. I don't really want to go out into the world, even though I've literally heard from people in other countries saying that they felt safer in, like, an African desolate country than in America, because, you know, that's starting to be the reality, but, oh well, not all is lost yet, and I'm still gonna try and you know, save and hope for the US yet. But yeah, so once I have the game, I'll research the game, get the game, alert friends, get responses, and then I'll make a group chat on Discord for it. Or at the probably a server, but I don't want to make a new server, because despite me loving to make servers and customize them with all sorts of roles and this and that, they never work out, and no one likes to add a new server, especially for just a random game. So I'll probably add it to like part of a server I'm already a part of as a mod or something, either Team Blaze or and then just have a specific role that only people with that role can get into that chat. I know my friend Cool Dude knows how to do that. So I'll either do something like that, or I'll do it on like Moonlit SMP. Something like that. I don't want to make a new server. I might make a group chat, but we might have too many people that want to do it for just a group chat, since you can only put 10 people in there, which is kind of dumb. Anyway, I'm gonna end stream and yeah. Probably get ready to go to bed. Thanks for talking with me. It was fun. Oh, don't have a working mic. Okay. Okay, yeah. You can either use the in-game chat or Discord. Maybe try to stick to... If we can figure out how to get accounts and we can set it up to have an account, that would be nice, and that would be good. Then we could talk at least in the chat box there. And other than that, we'll mostly stick to mic. And yeah, so how long has this been going for? An hour? Almost an hour and 40 minutes. Wow, I did not expect to stream for that long, especially since I did next to nothing the entire time. So, yeah. Anyway. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna end stream now. See ya.